accidentally clicked myself out of that live. I wanted to put a title on it, that's why. So hopefully you guys can make it. Grab a cup of coffee. I want to invite YouTubers, subscribers, so we can all have like a meet and greet here on a live, so we can all get to know each other, subscribe to one another perhaps, have some of my subscribers subscribe to you guys. That would be good. So I've got my tea. This is the coconut something. It's from my friend in the UK. So I'm gonna have a sip of this. It's still light out. I should open, let me see if I can. Oh, is that better? I think it's a little better. Hello to the one person. Say hello. So, hey Paula, how are you? Gosh, I haven't talked to you in a long time. How are you? Hi Kathleen from Trying to Be Frugal. So I will mention all of your guys' names in 1 second. I love your channel, Kathleen. And Paula, I miss you. I used to have, well, I do still have 2 channels, but one of them was for jewelry, and then this one is like for my everything else lifestyle. And I used to go live all the time selling jewelry, and I used to always get confused which channel I was on. And so people would say, we can't see you. And I'm like, oh, I'm on the wrong channel, you know? And so they'd figure it out. But so sometimes I had jewelry on this channel and I meant to put it on my jewelry channel. So welcome everyone. I just have my tea ready. It's really a nice day today. Yeah. Kathleen, I love your channel. I think you're doing great. My gosh, you're really doing great. I got 2 channels. Oh, you do, Paula? Oh my gosh. Okay, go check out Paula's channel. Paula, I hope I'm saying your last name right. Hold on, where did they go? Widener, 1986. Paula K. Widener, 1986. The other channel to check out is Trying to Be Frugal. She's Kathleen. Paula, what are your channels about? Is it jewelry? Or what do you do on your channel? I gotta go subscribe. I'm gonna start writing all the channel names. So guys, get a pen and paper or pencil and paper so you guys can write down everyone's channels. I've got my pad of paper here. Paula. And I know that my friend Kathy's probably coming on here too. Hers is Bohemian Dollhouse. And then she has just shorts right now, but she's probably going to expand. And then there's gonna, hopefully if she comes, Carol with an E at the end from Broke But Bountifully Blessed. Yeah, Broke But Bountifully Blessed. She used to have a different channel called the V Granny. And I don't know if that channel is still up. I think it is, but I could be wrong. I think she just renamed her channel. Anyway, she's got great frugal tips on cooking. So does Kathleen from Trying to Be Frugal. And I just feel like us YouTubers have to stick together because what I notice is that they really are, YouTube is promoting the smaller channels, and I think this is a time to really step up your game. And I'm so guilty of not doing that. I'm not consistent, which you have to be. And I'm trying to do a little bit of everything. Lives, community posts, and shorts, which don't really help me as much because I already have like a client or a subscriber base. but it sort of does. It sort of helps remind people I'm still here. um, and my channel is Frugal, and I do animal rescues for anyone that's new. If you don't know, and all my animals are rescue animals. In fact, my puppy won't eat his bowl. This bowl looks gross, but I had to really mix it. It's like shredded chicken with some broth and water, and he sometimes he just won't eat, and he's over there sleeping under the covers. So I don't know if you guys have a Chihuahua, because what ends up happening with him is that he won't eat. Like, I try everything. I'll try cheese, I'll try hot dog, I'll try anything, just pretend like I'm eating it. Even I pretend to eat the chicken, but I'm not eating it, and I try to give it to him. And then what happens is that he doesn't eat for a whole day. So he starts, like, his stomach starts doing this weird thing, and he'll start throwing up bile. And then he's like messed up for a whole 24-hour day. And it's so, I don't know what to do. And I can't actually afford to take him to the vet right now because we have to put down my dad's dog, and that's going to be a huge chunk that we were not ready for. Like, I really had no idea how expensive mobile vets are. And especially here in California, vet bills are just ridiculous anyways, but mobile vets, because we can't take her in the car. She's too big of a dog, and she's got hip problems, and she can't physically get into the car, so we have to pay for one to come here. And we've been putting it off, and I finally found someone that I really like. Like, we had an appointment, but I really didn't like them, and I explained to them. On top of that, she's aggressive. So, like, we can't even cut her nails. She'll try to bite us. She just is, that's, I think, her breed. But anyway, so when there's not that many people on here, but when we get a few more, I'd like for you guys to kind of type in about your channel, and so that we can all subscribe to one another. But I am trying to get more consistent with my channel and appear in my channel, because for a while I just was not appearing because I was moving my dad from his house to my house. And so I really didn't have time. All I was doing was posting my hauls, and what I was cooking, and I was never in my video. But I think it's really important that you are in your videos, and that when you get comments that you respond pretty quickly. And if you get a ton of comments and you just can't, then at least give them a thumbs up on their comment, and then you know a heart at least, so that they know that you read it. And maybe explain in a video, like, oh, I just didn't have the time because I got behind one time, and it doesn't clear the queue. You have to, like, go through and click on each one and put a heart. And I did that one time, and there were some, like, older ones that popped up, really older, and I thought, oh gosh, I felt bad. But engaging with your subscribers is super important, which I like to do anyways. But sometimes, like, I do write a longer comment to everybody just because I like to. But if I don't have time, I will maybe, just do a heart. But as of now, I have time. But if I, get rich and famous, I don't know. No, yes, we will. We all will. We all will get rich and famous. Now's the time for us small guys on YouTube. So Kathleen from Trying to Be Frugal, she posted that she got already monetized in 5 weeks. That's really, really good. And that was because she was very consistent and dedicated. So that's what it takes. And I am so guilty of not being consistent because my life is so, I moved my dad's household into mine, and we still have some storage that has to come here. So I've been going through it. Like, that whole part of my life was just chaotic and messy. So I couldn't be in my videos, but now that I'm home, we're still trying to regulate like our time. I mean, my dad's been living with me now technically since November of 2023. And technically, he was moved out of his house. We moved him out to the minute at 5 o'clock, 5:20 actually, on March 1st. And we had to be out. And so I have just been trying to, we had so much to fit into my house. And I may even do a video on it because it was so much. I mean, I fit in like so many totes over. In my house, there's probably at least 100 totes left of his stuff. And we probably have 200 more and other stuff. Like, I'm not even kidding. So it's been so challenging, but trying to find that balance between, caring for my dad and getting situated in the house and, our schedules, because he does get up really early and I do get up really early, but I take care of other things first thing in the morning, and then I'll go downstairs and hopefully he'll I leave notes on the refrigerator like, here's some breakfast burritos, Dad. And so finding that balance between situating my house and getting him comfortable and caring for him and helping him has been difficult. Like, it's been a wild ride, getting here. Now that he's here, just finding that balance. And I did tell him, Dad, I really need to carve out some time for myself to work my YouTube channel, because I have a nice, base of beautiful subscribers. And I would really like to do more on my channel and be more present with my channel. So that's what I'm trying to do. I did come on last night, and that was kind of it was really late, but I do have some international YouTube fans and some subscribers. But going on late is really chancy, and I wasn't catching some of the comments, and some of them were kind of naughty. And so thankfully, one of a moderator that used to moderate my channel caught them. She used to moderate my channel years ago, and she caught them and blocked them and deleted them. So that was good. But yeah, I wouldn't suggest going on late so much. But I've had good conversations too with my friends, and one of my friends in Cyprus, and then even meeting new people, And so last night was someone from Argentina and someone from Kentucky, like Kathleen. I don't know what they were doing up so late, actually. They're probably a night owl like I am. So I don't know. Are you guys having a hard time finding that balance? Oh gosh, I didn't even see your comments, you guys. Hold on, let me go back. Okay, Paula, my biggest channel, which I got 807 subscribers. That's really good. It's a variety, and my second channel is my doll channel. Ooh, I love doll houses, by the way. Miniatures and everything. Cool, so make sure to subscribe. And let's see. Hi, Diana. How are you? How's the smoke down there in San Diego? You're in San Diego, right? Gosh, we've got a lot of haziness. I couldn't even see our mountain range nearby because of the smog. And I'm kind of stuffed up because of the smog. You must really be getting it, or unless the airstream is blowing it up north, maybe. Okay, let's see. Hi, Carol. Okay, so Carol, the Reluctant V Granny, she has a channel. Carol, do you have both of the channels still? The Reluctant V Granny and Broke But Bountifully Blessed? Or is it just the Broke But Bountifully Blessed? Did you just do a name change? I know I was catching up on your videos today. Let's see. And Kathleen, who also has a channel, Trying to Be Frugal. She's a night owl. That's good. Me too. to a fault, really. I tend to stay up late, but then I get up early too. Great, no smoke. Oh, rain came. Yes. Now, darn it, these comments don't. Now snow in lower mountains that were burned. Oh my goodness. Oh dear. The gosh, there's gonna be mudslides later. Man, if it's not one thing, it's another. These poor people and animals. Oh gosh. It's like I can't even think about it without crying. Um, yes, I was locked out of the Reluctant V Granny, but just got control back. Oh, okay. Okay. So you do have the two channels. Okay. Or no, you just have the you mainly put your videos on Broke but Bountifully Blessed, which you have really good recipes. I loved the gluten-free hamburger bun that you made, and I loved the crackers, the bean and rice crackers you made too. I started a channel in October, then stopped after Christmas due to some health issues. Oh no. Oh, Diana, I think you should go for it. I'm sorry. I didn't even know you had a channel. Um, Gosh, yeah. Well, go check out her channel and subscribe ahead of time so that when, if you decide to go for it, then, people will be alerted. That's pretty cool. I'm sorry you had health issues. Um, what is your channel about, or what was it about? I saw another California YouTuber got an arson attempt on their property. I know, I saw that video, Carol. Um, I always forget their name. Rob. What is her channel name? Robin something gardening. I can never remember their channel. It's kind of a long title. Um, yeah, Robbie and Gary. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I saw that. I wonder what's been going on with it. I started in hope that I would eventually get monetized to help buy feral cat food. Oh, that's so nice. That's right. You do take care of feral cats also. Yay. Okay, I'll definitely remember to subscribe, and when you're ready to make videos again, um, I'll get notified, because remember everyone to hit the bell so you get notified. This way I feel like if we help each other out, it's just gonna be better, I remember when I first started, I did that with because I first started out as a decor channel, and we really did create a larger base by helping each other out, and I really liked that, the camaraderie. And then with my other channel, the jewelry one, that sort of happened too, but I have a very small base there, and but like people knew, like there's a small community of people that kept buying and liked, they were alerted, so my channel just stayed small, but I always had lots of people at my auctions, and that was pretty fun. Hi Frida, how are you? So Frida Staffer is another YouTuber, and she has a channel, and she has 3 kids, no, 4 kids, sorry, twins, and then 2 other children. And she shows, what they do sometimes, and lots of cooking videos and hauls and such. And Frida, are you in Tennessee or North Carolina? I always forget. I think it's North Carolina, right? I know you got snow not too long ago. It was a typical retired boomer channel, getting rid of stuff, cats, etc., etc. Oh, that's cool, Diana. I'm so glad you told me. So, write these down. Frida Staffer, Diana by the Beach, Trying to Be Frugal with Kathleen, and Broke but Bountifully Blessed. It's kind of a tongue twister for me. With Carol. And I have 3 channels. Oh, Carol. Okay. Was it? I always forget about that one. Carol. So you have 3 channels. So Carol Newick. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Gosh, why don't these messages stay up longer? Newick. Okay. Well, she's got 3 channels, so check them all out. Carol Newick, the Broke but Bountifully Blessed, and the V Granny. I really do enjoy her recipes. I mean, I feel like your recipes or vegan stuff turns out way better than mine. I'm not vegan anymore, but I am pescatarian and I still eat a lot of vegan meals. I don't like the processed vegan meals, but like just, normal like whole food vegan stuff, or making the whole foods into something like a cheese sauce or whatever. But yeah. Okay. I have on my channel memorials, cooking, doll boxes or box openings. Okay, cooking, dolls, box openings, family videos. Oh, that's cool. History teaching videos, birthday video shout outs. Oh, that's so nice. I like that, Paula. That's really great. That's fun. That's really nice. Yeah, and Frida has a really, really great background too. I really like her background and where she is at today. And so I think, you get the best of both worlds with her and that, and her cooking and her family trips that, she'll post, and her kitties and her kids. Like her daughter is doing equestrian riding right now. I had a friend that did equestrian riding. I love horses. I did grow up with horses, actually. My cousins had them, and they lived near us. So we would ride bareback, crazy, and we would race each other. Isn't that crazy? Just holding on to the mane. Poor horses. Their names were Shoshone. That was the mother, and then the baby. Well, she wasn't a baby anymore. I don't remember her name, but yeah, I love horses so much. If I could, I would have a horse, but A, no money, B, no land for that, and C, no time. I mean, I'm already bogged down as it is, so. And you do have to dedicate a lot of time, as of course, as anyone should. Let's see. Oh, great job on pronunciation. I'm not vegan, but seldom eat meat. Yes, I remember. Yeah. But you did start out as vegan, and you mentioned that in your channel. That's a good thing to put in your bio too, because you do have lots of videos on like really great vegan stuff. But you could say, you can make this vegetarian, you could alter it to be vegetarian, or, to put meat in it. I thought I could glean some advice from your community of creators. I'm preparing feral dinners while listening to you. Oh, okay. My friend is feeding the ferals right now, thank goodness, because I can't afford it right now. I do cover for her when she needs me to, like when she has to go out of town or on vacation. And I do miss them when I don't see them. Frida, I lived part-time in Franklin, Tennessee for 4+ years. Loved it. Oh, okay, Tennessee. Okay, I wasn't sure. Tennessee, yeah. Okay, let's see. Going to the stables with your daughter is like going back in time. Oh, I know, huh? You had great. I remember when you told the story of your childhood, and like the time where you got injured with your brother and the horses took off or they got spooked. And I remember that story and how much I know you loved animals. And sorry, my allergies are so bad. Hold on, let me take a sip of water. and how you started a nursery, a greenhouse, and your family, like, you started this family business basically. Yeah, I loved your life story. I loved when you told the whole story. It was really incredible and courageous too. Tennessee is awesome. Yeah. I wouldn't mind living there, honestly, but I mean, I don't have to stay in California, but I sort of do. I'm stuck in my house, really. So I really have no way of going anywhere. Hi, Janelyn. So Janelyn has a channel also. She's in Michigan, and her mom have channels, but Janelyn is one. It's called Janelyn. Janelyn, is it called Janelyn or Janelyn Cares? Let me know. And her mom is the one Bohemian Dollhouse. Yeah. No. 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 Sorry, you guys. Come here, Coca. Hey. Okay, let him in, Dad. Come here. Thank you. Hey, 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 hey. Nobody wants to come in. Hey, buddy. Hey, excuse me. That is so loud in their ear. Okay, you don't need to be so neurotic. That was just Grandpa. Okay, let's see. Yes, your family kept the greenhouse business going. That's super cool. Let's see. Thank you, Brooke, for subscribing to me. There we go. Tennessee is cheaper than California for sure. I'm kind of stuck in my house though, and honestly, it's been a blessing, but it's also hard, continuing. But it's come, like, I had tenants for a long time, which was wonderful, and sometimes not, but but for the most part it was. Well, why won't you eat, by the way, huh? But and I mean, my dad's with me. We could always move, but I would have to have money to, like, buy another home. And right now I'm just like, financially, I'm not doing well at all. So I'm struggling just to stay in my home. But it is cheaper than, like, a studio apartment in California. Studio apartment here is like $2,100 is the average in my area. Yeah. Dan? Oh. Dan? I wasn't sure if he was still out there. Anyway, I am stuck here for a while. Oh, you want to see my little monkey? He's got his little sweater on, and I keep rotating him every week, but it has pills on it, and it looks dirty because, Come here, baby. Can you see? Monkey, can you say hello, my love? Baby, why are you cute? Look at your ears. Baby, can you say hi, my love? He moans all the time. Can you guys hear him? My baby, I love you so much. No. So my dad just put my cat away, and oh, thank you, Janelyn. That's so nice. What is that little sticker? How cute. Shh. Oh, thank you, Janelyn. Janelyn's got really great videos, shorts, and some videos, actually. And a lot of them were of her Tay, her grandmother, which is so sweet. I love them. Oh, of course, Janelyn. And gosh, nobody has to do a super chat or sticker or anything. I am more than happy to do a shout out. Because we all need help, Look at, he's so cute. I just love him. Why are you so cute? And look at your little shirt. It's all dirty. Oh, my love, you're so cute and ugly at the same time. But Mama loves you so much. Mama loves you very, very much. Okay? Come on, get down for a second. No. Let's celebrate the first super on live stream. Oh yeah, how do you do that? I click on it. Hey, do you mind? You're really annoying me. I don't know how to do it. It won't let me click on it. Or do I click it right there? No. I don't know how to do it. Sorry, you guys. After your last live stream, I could not access the chat reply. Is there a way to do that? No, I was wondering the same thing. I don't know if it's like a YouTube thing, but I noticed when I go through YouTube to do a live, you can't access the chat. And but when you go through what is it called? That other one I used to go live all the time. Has a duck on it. What is that called? Oh, you have to download the app. And I can't remember the name right now. It's good. It'll come to me. But you could access the chat all the time. Like you could go back and watch someone's channel and no. And, you know, because sometimes when you watch a live, it doesn't make sense what they're talking about unless you see the chat along with it. So I might start going back to that old app to do lives because sometimes when you're talking, you're like, what are they even talking? What is she talking about? You know? So I didn't know if it was just me being on my phone, not being able to see the chat. But now that you said it, and I asked someone else too, and she said sometimes, and sometimes she can't. So I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I was kind of wondering about that myself. Oh, okay. Bye, Frida. Yes, I remember hanging out with horses. You really do have to shower after you get back from the stables. Oh, how fun. Thank you, Frida, for hanging out. And go check out her channel, too. Let's see. La, 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 la. Thank you so much, Janelyn. That's so nice. Oh, thank you, Kathleen. He's my annoying little baby, but golly, is he annoying. Hi, Mary. How are you? Mary is was my dad's friend, but also my friend. She lives near New Orleans. How are you, Mary? Let's see. I usually can. I tried all the things I read on how to do it, but nothing worked. One message said chat has been moved. I didn't move it, but I wonder, you know, if someone like reports, you know, people or something, if that's how it gets removed. But I've never been able to go onto a live stream that was by someone else and then see their chat ever if they go through YouTube. Oh, hey, Kathy, Bohemian Dollhouse. So she has another channel and she's shorts right now. And but she's going to be doing more maybe in the future. I love her shorts with her cat and dog and nature. Let's see. Can you post in your community the channels being shared here on the chat, and I will subscribe. Oh, okay. Yeah, good idea. Good idea, Diana. Yeah. Yes, I will. Thank you. Very good idea. Let's see. Just doing shorts for now. Once I've recovered from surgery, we'll start doing a lifestyle vlog. Yeah, and that's kind of what I want to transition to, not just doing my hauls and cooking. You know, I want it to be a full lifestyle, but I'm not ready to do all of that just yet. I'm not really set up for it yet, but I will. Good, Miss Talking to. We had 15 inches of snow last week. My dad did tell me, yeah, 15 inches for near New Orleans like that is crazy. I mean, when was the last time it snowed there? My dad said it had been years and years and years. Whoa. Janelyn. Yes, I will. That's a great idea, Diana. I will definitely write everyone's names down and put it in the community post. That's a great idea. And maybe I can even put it on this live stream when it's done. I'll pin a comment with everyone's um, channel name. That'll be good too. Yeah, no kidding, Mary. I mean, the last time it snowed here in California, it was like 1980. Well, in our area, it was like 1985, I think, 84, 85. Long time ago. Um, yeah. Oof, that must be cold. Let's see. Carol, let's see. Kathy, foraging. I hope to see more on that. Yes, foraging. You know, I always talk to my friend Kathy that's on here, and I tell her I get nettles all the time. And the problem is in California, if I don't pick them now, they're going to start bolting in about a week because of our weather. It's been a warm winter here, which I mean, I like. Before it gets dark, I'll show you. Let me see if you can see outside. It's kind of still hazy. Oop. I don't know if you can see. Let's see. So across the way there is a pond. Here, let me get up and then you can see. Ooh, and then there's like a levee where the ships come in. I don't know if you could see the pond. Hold on. It's between those two houses there. And then to the left is a levee, and then to the right is the port where the ships come in. Sorry, it's kind of, there we go. It's still hazy here, but I mean, I think it's like my allergies are still kind of acting up. Let's see, Paula. Oh, okay, she. Mm-hmm. Let's see, I'll definitely be vlogging about foraging, simple living, and all the weird things that I like to do. And you do a great job at foraging too. Where do you live, Mary? I'll let her answer. As everybody comes in, I am subbing to. Oh, that's so nice, Paula. That's great. See, I think this is great. People subbing. And, you know, I hope that we're going to not just sub to one another, that we can support each other by watching the videos and shorts and leaving comments for one another. And what I've learned is that it's so funny because YouTube analytics are, I'll get back to the nettles in a second. YouTube analytics are so much more advanced now than they ever were. For instance, like now I can tell, certain things from a video that I could never tell before. And you couldn't have access to it on your mobile app. Only when if you were like on like a laptop or something, computer. They've completely changed that, which finally, thank goodness. But what I've learned is even if you're tired and you have a ton of comments on your channel, still try to go through and comment to everyone. And if you don't have the time or energy, because let's say you have hundreds or something, it's really important to let that person who left a comment know that you read it, and it's good for your analytics too, especially if you respond to them in a comment. When you get your analytics for the week, the recap, it tells you like, you know, you have so many comments, there was lots of interaction. It actually looks better for you on your channel, which which is kind of nice because I like to comment to everyone and I leave kind of a few sentences all the time for everyone. But if I don't have time, at least put your heart and give them a thumbs up. Having all that interaction, the likes, the thumbs up, and the comments or the heart that you will give them, that all helps you out also on your channel. And I mean, it's nice for me because I like interacting with people, but it actually does help your channel as well. Hold on, let me drink some tea here. It's no longer warm, but that's okay. and water. Excuse me. Let's see. Mary lives in New Orleans. Let's see. That is a lot of snow there. Yes. Michigan. A lot of snow there right now. Let's see. I see I got my tablet and I use that at the same time. Oh, good idea. Yeah. So, yeah, when I have been on my tablet before, even though I have it linked to my Gmail and Google account, it doesn't register me. And I don't know why. I think because I'm not logged into my YouTube studio. If I was and I comment on someone's page, then it'll just it'll show as me. But then if I do it just like as a random, if I'm not logged into my studio, it looks like I have two separate accounts. So it beneficial for that, that person, because I can leave two comments if I wanted. And Carol, I know you're good about that sometimes too. But it is good for your interaction on your page to definitely respond to people within a timely manner. I did get behind, especially back in 2023 and 2024 when I was moving my dad. I just didn't have that time. Sorry, that was my neighbor. I didn't have the time to really respond right away, but now I'm trying to respond within the day. And I think people appreciate that more too. I mean, sometimes I might read it and then I wouldn't respond until later, but I think it's important to respond quicker than later, if that makes sense. Okay. Let's see. Just have my phone. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's nice, Paula. Let's see. I'm taking screenshots of the chat so I can subscribe when we. Oh, good idea. And I will write everyone's names down too. Let's see. Why is that thing in the way? Let's see. That's with one hand. Oh yeah. Poor Kathy. She has a broken wrist. That has got to hurt. I know, and it's frustrating. It's like what we take for granted when we're fine, and then when something happens, we realize, gosh, we take for granted like just the simplest of things, not that you did. I'm just saying, like having two hands, having two legs, or being able to speak, or be able to hear, be able to cook for ourselves, that kind of thing. Be able to open something. Like if I was in a cast, I wouldn't be able to open my water thingy. It's actually hard to even get open. It takes two hands. I'm sure I'd figure it out, but it's a pretty tight, vacuum seal kind of thing. And I live by this thing. I fill it multiple times a day, probably at least 6, and in the summer more. Okay, let's see here. Shoot, New Orleans got more snow than Wisconsin. Whoa. Oh my gosh. And it's so unusual because of the humidity there and the Gulf of Mexico, airstream. Wow. Goodness. That is a lot of snow. So Mary, were you out there just like making snowmen or having snowball fights with your grandkids? I would be for like 10 minutes and then I'm done. Oh my God. Yeah, you know what? I can understand why it would shut down the city. It's not prepared for something like that. Yeah. Okay, let's see this one. Sorry, the comments go away so quickly. So are you guys seeing me horizontally? Not vertically, right? Because I did change it to horizontal. Yeah, gosh, I can only imagine. I mean, I can't imagine because it's just not set up for snow there. My grandkids had a ball, I bet. How cool. I remember when we got snow that one time here, my sister and I, she had a VW Bug, and I don't remember what year it was. It was a 72 Super Beetle. It was powder blue, and it was just lightly covered in snow, and so she put a little happy face on it, on the eyes, on the windshield, and then on the hood, a smile and a little tongue. It was so cute. And then we did take a few pictures. That was at the other house where my dad came from. And I mean, that's more in the valley. It was really weird that we got snow that year. It was crazy. It's funny because when it goes into the 30s here, people like freak out, and like I have to remind myself, oh my God, I gotta, wrap the hose bibs and plumbing, outside. And one of my hose bib outside leaks a little bit, so I have to really make sure I cover it, and so it doesn't freeze over. But I just take like um I don't have one in here, but like a grocery bag, and that seems to be enough. And then I'll tie it underneath. Let's see. I love the snow. Oh, I know. I'm ready for spring too, Kathleen. Gosh, I am ready. Actually, things are going. Oh, back to the nettles. Thank you. Okay, so the nettles, real quick. So they're going to bolt in probably about a week, but where they're really growing is on my grass patch, but that's where my dad's big dog sometimes, tramples over and has to go to the bathroom, so I don't want to pick those. And then I have like a few pots that they just kind of grow out of, and I don't want to pick them now because I saw some like I don't think they're rats. I think they're just large mice. No, they're pretty big. I don't know. Rats can be big, and these were just like that big, their body, but they were nice and chunky, because they're eating the food that I put out for the wildlife critters. Anyways, I see them walking all over my plants and stuff, so now I don't want to eat them because I know that they've been walking on them, and that kind of grosses me out. So I'm just not gonna pick them. But yeah, it kind of irritate. It's irritating, but yeah, I don't want to pick them and dry them out or anything. Ugh. Okay, I'm horizontal. Okay, thank you, guys. Um, who is horizontal? Me. I want to make sure because you have the choice to pick on the live, and I don't really like the vertical version. I like the horizontal better. Let's see. Oh, I did hear about the terror attack on where was that at? Was that on that was on Bourbon Street in New Orleans, Mary? I did hear about that. That is crazy. That was awful too. The world is just like crazy right now. Let's see. Bed and Larry is horizontal, and my phone is also horizontal. Kathleen, yes, I started to watch your newest video, and I was gonna tell you because I know you said you were having a problem with your grow lights, and what I thought maybe you could use if you haven't found anything yet, because I just started the video, and then I had to go back to doing what I was doing. But there are those garage lights, the kind like mechanics lights. They come with like a metal, they're like a round, I'm trying to see if I have one, but I don't here. They're like a round disc, and then it has a clamp, and so you can clamp it onto the shelving unit that you have. And if you had a couple, you know, that might work, or one on each shelf, because they're super cheap. They're like $4.99, $5.99. You can get them at automotive stores, Walmart, probably on Amazon too. And they're metal, and you can change the bulbs. I meant to tell you that. Um, let's see. Excuse me. 14 died and 34 hurt. Yeah. Mary, wasn't that guy, that terrorist attack, was he an officer? Like, not from the area, but was he an officer? He, like, ran down people, got out of his vehicle. I don't know the details, so you can correct me if I'm wrong. And then started shooting. And then the police got to him. 34 hurt and 14 dead. That's horrible. Because, you know, that's a really touristy place, too. Yeah, I kind of feel like that this whole wildfire thing is an arson attack in California. I agree. Let's see. All your plants are dead. We'll have to plant new ones. Oh no. Oh. Oh, you did. Oh, okay, cool. Can you change the bulb in that one that you got? Gosh darn it. Come on. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, I kind of feel like it is too. Sorry, I was. Yeah, it's still hazy out here. Yeah, so that Robbie and Gary gardening channel, that looked like an arson attack. I mean, it was close enough to where she thought it was kind of heading towards her. And it was what was it? It was like a kind of like a bottle rocket, but it's called something else. I can't remember. And it did start a fire, but it didn't ignite fully or something, so that was lucky. But she lives in a kind of like a hilly canyon, you know, and I just love them. They're such nice people, and very down to earth. And they have she teaches how to garden like in totes or in plastic bags or whatever you have. She makes like a ton of hummingbird feeders and fountains for all these hummingbirds. She has like hundreds of hummingbirds that visit her. I get a lot too, but I don't put that sugar water out anymore because I'm so afraid with our heat. I mean, it just gets moldy right away. So I don't want to take the chance. So I just have my lemon tree that they love to, drink the nectar from, and then I have the fountain there, and I put out water bowls in a couple different places in the yard too for birds as well. Oh, let me close this because the neighbors are home and kind of being nosy. No, I don't know if they're being nosy. Um, yeah. Yeah, so that was really sad with that attack in New Orleans. Really sad. Like, I mean, they ended up killing him, I believe, but it's like, wow, why why did he even do it? I didn't even read the details because I really just didn't want to read any more bad, in the world right now. So, oh, there we go. Yeah, my neighbors are outside and they could look up into my room. I didn't want to have them see me. With the ring light. So, gosh, this room is so cold. This room is above the garage. And there is carpet in this room. This is like one of the rooms that still has carpeting. It's still cold though. It just is it feels drafty. Not drafty, no, that's the wrong word. It just is cold from being above the garage. But, and the desk that I'm leaning up against is metal and glass. So it's always cold every time I put my arm down. Yeah, so I was just thinking of some positive things that we can talk about because it's been kind of crazy. well, I think it's really positive that YouTube is really supporting the smaller YouTubers. I think it took me like 8 months to get monetized, and I was doing kind of decent too. So that's really great. Like Kathleen got monetized in 5 weeks. That's really great. And what I have learned, and if you guys have watched my channel from the past, is that a lot of my videos were super long. And so, because I do have the gift of gab, so I have tried to learn to like rein it in and keep them short. I think between 5, if you're doing like a tutorial or something, I think between 5 and 10 minutes. I think maybe 10 minutes might even be too long. And I have some videos. I did 4 videos yesterday. And I did 2 versions of each of them. And the first time I did them, it was like 13 minutes. And I'm like, no, I got to cut it down. So I redid them. One I got down, but the other one was 16. I'm like, oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? So I have to learn how to keep the detail and just like, bullet points in my head and just go boop, 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 or write it down and look down, which I did, but it didn't seem to help me. So I think there's a sweet spot with like videos, and that would be like around 5 minutes or so. My cat, he's mad that he had to go back in his room. My dad had to put him back in because he fights with my other cat. That is an inside cat. He's not even my cat, but he thinks, he is my cat now, I guess. But he's owned by someone else, and they know that he lives here. So they fight. Well, he like, hold on, you guys, sorry. My dad's dog is barking. Sorry. I don't know. That scared me. Okay. My dad, I don't know why he took her out. Oh, see, it's really hard for my dad's dog the house is really long. And I thought she was in the family room. So I tell my dad before it gets dark, take her in the backyard. And then after dark, he has to take her to the front yard because we have all these skunks and raccoons and possums that come, and I don't want her to get sprayed. And it's not quite dark yet, so she must have gone back. He must have taken her back to his room in the front of the house. And she's aggressive. So if she sees anybody out there, everyone's putting out their garbage, she'll bark. But she has like a real, big bark. She's a big dog. That freaked me out because I'm like, oh no, what's happening out there? I hear my dad. Hold on, let me see. 3 seconds. Oh, I hear sirens. Can you guys hear that? No, don't you start barking at me. You little... Come here, baby. Come and say hello to everyone. Hi, baby. What you doing? Huh? Look at your dirty little sweatshirt. I have 2 of them for him now, so I can, switch them out to wash, but look at his little nails. Look how long. I'm so paranoid to cut them now after what happened last time. Hold on. Oh, buddy. Can you see his daggers? Oh, my goodness. I'm so paranoid to cut them. Look at them. Because of what happened last time. Oh, poor baby. Okay, no one said anything. So anyways, so that was my thing on foraging in my own backyard. Now, I don't feel like I can because I have mice back there. I think they're mice. They're super cute though. They're like this light brown. Anyway, I know they got into my house at one point. I don't hear them anymore, but I thought I had plugged it up, the hole. And I do have live traps that I could trap them, but I was at one point going to do that bucket trick where you take the bucket and then a little ladder, a walkway to get to the bucket, and then you put like let's say this is a round thing, and then you put a stick through it's cardboard, a stick through the cardboard so that when they step on it, they fall through. And then you can, release them elsewhere, which I would do, of course. And then, I just didn't hear them anymore. But they're there. I saw them last night. I did. So I don't want to eat those nettles, but oh well. Is it just me, or is the chat stopped? Or am I missing some of the comments? Oh gosh, I hope I'm not missing some of the comments. Sorry if I am, but I don't see any more on there. Anyway, little buddy, what? Why won't you eat your chicken? Huh? Why won't you eat it, baby? I don't know why. Yes, my love. I don't know why he does that. Anyway, that freaked me out when I heard my dad's dog barking like that. Can you say hello again? Gorgeous baby. Oh, you're so cute, my love. He weighs about a little under 10 pounds, like 9 something. And then the one I've been posting about lately on the shorts have been of him and the little tiny black and tan one. She only weighed like 4 pounds. She was a rescue also. And my dad found her. And she broke my heart. I mean, just having to put her down. Anyway, her name was Little Nugget. And she did nothing wrong. Like, he is a pill, but he can't help it. He was owned by, I think, somebody, and then they abandoned him, and then a homeless person had him, and then I think she sold him or abandoned him, and then a family had him, and they abandoned him at the Dollar Tree, and that's when I got him, because I saw the homeless person with him before, and then she didn't have him anymore, so I'm assuming that it was him. Huh, baby? Poor guy. So he has separation issues. Huh, buddy? He's such a moaner. I remember the day I got him, he looked older than what he was. The chat is still going? Okay, thank you, Kathy. I can't see it. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Maybe if I do that. Yeah, see, I can't. Hold on. Why can't I see it? The last one that I see is I Agree With You, Carol by Bohemian Dollhouse. So I don't know why. Okay, let me see. See, I wonder if it's because of my internet. Hold on. Get down, buddy. Oh, now I don't see anything. Okay. Well, let's see. Live chat. All messages are visible. Okay. Oh, here we go. Yes. Okay, I just clicked the little thing in the corner. Okay. Hold on, let me go back and look here. Yeah, I missed out a lot, didn't I? Okay. Yeah, change. How many hours a week do you spend on your channel filming, etc., etc.? Oh, me, Diana? Um, I feel like it's a lot, but it's probably not. So what I do is when we get back from the food bank, I set out everything out up in my kitchen, and I tell my dad, "Don't touch anything," and then I film it real quick, and then I do a voiceover because he's usually in the background talking or has a TV on, and I would say that takes me anywhere half an hour to 40 minutes because I'm setting up the food. And, it comes in like boxes packed with ice sometimes or whatever. So then after that, then, and I make it pretty in bowls and such. Then after that, I will do a voiceover and I put the video into an editor, and I do my best in editing, but I'm not that great. But I'm still learning, I feel like. And then I do the voiceover and I cut certain segments out because I messed up or something, or you could see my trash can or something, and I don't want that in there. But yeah. So let's see. If I do 2 videos a week, and that's the thing, like you guys don't see all my videos because I'll delete them. I don't like them, or I think that's dumb. I know I shouldn't do that. I should just be authentic and just put it out there, but that is the perfectionist side of me. So I would say with comments and everything, maybe 5 hours a week to 7. I mean, I do get ready, like I try to make my hair look decent. And I, try to put on like a little bit of eyeliner and eyebrow pencil because my eyebrows they've kind of gone away from my thyroid issues. Um, and so I do try to get ready a little bit, and then if I'm in it, but if I'm not in it, of course it takes less time. But even just like doing a voiceover, I can't really do them until like later in the evening because of my schedule. And sometimes I don't even like my voiceover because my cat is in the background, my dog is shaking, making all these noises. And I know I shouldn't care, but sometimes like my cat would be really loud and would just go and meow and meow, 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 meow for so long. So I'm like, so then I have to go back and stop it and cut it, do the editing part. I don't know. It's kind of a pain. Hold on, my dog's trying to get back into his little bed here. Come here. Come on. Jump. Come on. There you go, my love. Okay. I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but it is a lot, and it isn't. Because when I do other videos that I cut out and I delete them, I probably am doing more hours. I don't even really know because I don't track it, but I would say it's safe to say at least 5 to 10 hours when I'm really working it and getting ready, and which is nothing really. It's just that I have to learn how to dedicate some time for myself and for this because I sort of feel like this really needs to be my side hustle. And I really need it to start to make money for me, and I love doing it, and I have been doing it, and I really have not been getting paid at all these years. I mean, I've been monetized, but like it takes a long time you have to make $100. And then once you make $100 at threshold, they'll send it out in the next pay period. And so I just missed it. Um, but I'm not even at 100 yet. And so I'm really trying to do my best to do that. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Let's go. Okay, we have 44. And okay, I edit out the empty space when I can. Pause too long between words or sentences, or say too much when I I do the same thing, Janelyn, and that's what I mean. Like I'll make mistakes in what I say, or I say something and I'm like, or I have a brain fart. And I was so tired with the last video, I didn't even care. I'm like, I'm leaving my brain fart in. It's too late to edit it out. I'm just going to leave it in. I agree. And it all takes time. YouTube channel, and I have ADHD and my brain is all over the place. Yeah, I don't think I have ADHD, but I think I have ADD. And like my parents, we never knew, but I could tell I did as a kid, just the way how I learned, and I had to teach myself how to learn differently in school. And I did good in school, but I had to apply myself differently. And especially in college, totally different. Carol, I think there are tests you can do online too, but then I was like, oh, I don't want it to be out there because you have to sign up for this one institute, and I'm like, I don't want it out there, even though I'm telling you guys. My cardiologist said no to the meds. Oh, I don't take meds. Okay, yes. I wouldn't want to take meds either. But listening. Okay, you're warming up your dinner, but listening. Okay, Kathleen. Chat is still going. Okay, yeah, I don't know what happened there. The test took 8 hours. Holy Moses. Still fixing cat food. Okay. Long test on, oh my word. Yeah, no kidding. It took me 4 hours to edit a 2-minute video last week. I accidentally deleted something, then my computer crashed. I know. It's stuff like that that drives me crazy. Oh, it's like I was redoing my resume, and on my phone, I used to be able to adjust it really easily, and now the app has changed for Word. It took me It took me 1 hour to get 4 bullet points. Yeah, and I was like, I'm done. Like I just kind of gave up on that part of it, and then I think I figured out a better way, actually. Oh gosh. Let's see. I know sometimes it does take a while. I don't think people kind of realize that some weeks are better than others, and it'll go pretty easily. And then there are times where I'm like, gosh, I keep saying something wrong. Do you and everyone else here check your stats every day or weekly? Does YouTube 1099 everyone? Yes, they do. In fact, I just got mine for 2024 because I made a whopping amount. I didn't, but you know what I mean. Yeah, so if they pay you anything, you're gonna get one, which is fine. I do check my stats. I didn't for like when I was moving my dad, hardly. And I would comment twice a week, it maybe. I just didn't have the time. But now I check my stats all the time. And I would say daily, not even stats. I mainly check for comments and how well the video did. And then maybe like once a week, I'll really go back in and look at what did best and why and where, subscribers were coming from. Yes, the psychiatrist and the workers interviewed me, and I had to do things online and in a workbook. Oh, okay, interesting. Sometimes I would make a mistake. For tomorrow, I took me 6 tries to get it going without messing up. Yeah, I mean, I hate that sometimes something so simple will take me so long. And I think the shorts, even though they're so short, a short can take me longer than planned, for sure. And you think, well, gosh, it's a short. But I'm not always videotaping them. Sometimes I'm using my photos and then putting music to it. And sometimes I'm shortening it or lengthening it. And sometimes it doesn't always work when I'm trying to do, like trying to save it from my Google Cloud to my Drive to then save it onto my phone to edit it and then upload it to YouTube and then put music to it or a caption or whatever. And sometimes I'm like, oh, forget it. You know, it is what it is. And I kind of just like let it go. I mean, it could be better, I'm sure, but I like the imperfections. Okay, good. And mine are not perfect. So you can imagine the mistakes I do put that I do hide. Let's see. You went to a couple of thrift stores. The second one I didn't realize was playing background music until halfway through. CapCut will let me delete the sound. Yeah, you can delete it. Usually you just, I don't know how CapCut works, to be honest, but I know a lot of people use it. Usually if you just click on that portion, you can even just like, slice it and just say, okay, this portion here. And if you highlight it, click on it, and then go to the part where you edit and extract audio. Then you can click on that part of the audio and get rid of it. But you usually can't have you talking through it and like keep your talking through that portion and get rid of the music. So you kind of have to like just do a voiceover for that portion, if you know what I mean, after you get rid of that audio, which is okay. I mean, all of this took me a while to learn. And I remember one other YouTuber, she was the one who recommended KineMaster, or however you say it, KineMaster, I'm not really sure. And she just gave me like a brief tutorial, and I just kind of had to figure it out on my own. And then I suggested it to Ellen because she was having trouble, and now she uses it too. And I like it. It's not, I mean, I could do more with it if I paid extra. I just don't want to because my finances are so tight. But I figure, I'll just use it for what I can. Okay. But there isn't much to see yet. Oh, it'll pick up, Janelyn, because I like your shorts and I like your videos. So it will, and I think, like your mom says, she always tells me consistency, and she's right. I mean, Kathy of Bohemian Dollhouse, you're absolutely right. When I am consistent, I do so much better. I really do. And I have been getting subscribers steadily, but then I'm also losing some. So it's like a little balance, but it's not bad. I'm gaining more than I'm losing. And I think that the ones I'm losing are from like ones from my past, and I don't know. It is what it is, but if the consistency part really makes a huge difference. So you will have more steps and you know what to do with stats, not steps. Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, I didn't go do a lot of talking. I also don't know how to add voiceover. Oh, when you do voiceover, and I don't know because every editor is somewhat similar. There's like a little microphone, and then you just click on that in the section, and then you hit start with it or whatever, and you start talking. And if you don't like it, you go back and erase it, extract the audio and start over, which I do all the time. So I hope that's how it is for CapCut too, just to help. Let's see. There's a screen that displays the microphone and you just, yeah, okay. Yep. Yes. Thank you. Yep. You can also adjust so you can hear some of the music, but also hear the talking. It's near the top of the page. These are kind of quick lines. Kathy, are you talking about editing the audio like through YouTube? Is that what you mean? When you're doing your video, uploading it, just play with all those buttons. Yeah, okay. Just touch them. It won't hurt anything. And you kind of fun and interesting. Yeah, I really like this one video I did. It's a short actually. and it was it barely got any views, and I loved it because I really was playing with it, slowing it down so I could fit more of the song to it. It was Santa's New Ride, and my dad and I were coming back from, I think, oh, it was, I had to feed the cats. So it was right before Christmas. And we were passing by this one house, and it had like an old Chevy truck or whatever it was, GMC, I don't know, but it was like a 50s, 60s model. And they had it parked on their front lawn. Like they live in more of the rural area. And they put all these lights everywhere and inside, and a Christmas tree in the back and with lights on it. And I thought it was so cool how I did it. And it barely got any views because honestly, I had nothing to work with when I took it. Like I took a little video going in to look at it. Then we went at the end of the street and made a U-turn to come back. And I'm trying to get like drive and make a video as I'm driving, and my dad's sitting right there. and and he was saying something. So the music automatically, when you do it through YouTube, by the way, takes out your voice. I think if you have any, well, I don't know. I don't know. Because I don't think I have any shorts that I'm talking through. I don't know. Maybe you can answer that, Kathy. But I know if there's a previous music on a short you're trying to upload and you put new music to it, it, obviously takes that old music out. But I think leaves your voice, maybe? I don't know. I always extract it anyways, just to be on the safe side. But I had to like stretch it out and slow it down the speed of that video so it would fit more of the song, because it was like Jingle Bell Rock, I think, or something like that. And I loved that video, and it barely got any views. I'm like, what? And I'm like, that took me like, I don't know, half an hour to do, I think, to finally figure it out how to slow it down and all of that. Because this is all new. Like all of these tools on YouTube Shorts and uploading are all really new. It wasn't there. And maybe there were some before, but I wasn't aware of them until like recently. For YouTube, I just say, okay. I was in a pantry challenge that the person hosting it said was for people who grow and can their own food. Now looking for food. Oh no, you're kidding, Carol. You know what? Just do it for yourself. Just say, why don't you put out a video saying, I'd like to invite everyone to do a food pantry challenge. I used to do challenges all the time. And whoever would like to join in, please let me know. We can upload our videos on this date and be part of the playlist. You have to create a playlist. Or if you don't want to, you don't have to, but you do mention each other's names and such, I think it's best to create the playlist so that they can put their video in there. And then that way, it's like a playlist of your challenge. And like, who cares? I can't believe that person, well, maybe it's very specific. I would just do it your own challenge then, and invite other people to do it. Oh, thank you, Carol. Subs can be so finicky. I have a core group of channels I stay with that have moved out from many. For my views are very few. So I cut back on watching social media. Yeah, I have times during the day when I like to watch social media when I'm taking a break. But yeah, I think some people are kind of finicky too. Do a food pantry challenge in the month of January to start the year. Yeah, they do. There's got to be some out there. It's too bad that you couldn't be included in that, because what difference does it make that you... Yeah, right. That's a little picky. If you add a song, you have to adjust the volume so you can hear your original sound. Oh, okay. Good to know, Jan. Thank you. Okay. I don't think I've actually done one with a song. I think I did, but I don't remember how I did it now. But now, like, thank you for letting me know. I'm not doing that challenge. It seemed like a really cool challenge. Yeah. I was thinking of doing with people who go to food pantry. There you go. That's a great idea. Let's see. I'm reading more. I was overly addicted to social media. I know. I think I was too. And that's why, like at night, I try not to get on my phone because you can get sucked into this hole like scrolling, and especially with shorts, like one after another. But right now there's like these songs that are so popular with their animals and they're so annoying. Like I can't watch it. I cannot watch one more of those videos. Even though I love animals, it's just like that, what is that song? Kunjaya or something like that. I can't remember, but it's super annoying. That and like this one cat video. And then that boom bang bung bum from Snoop Dogg video or, song that everyone tries to put their animals on. I wouldn't mind doing that one because that one's kind of cute. And someone did like a goat video to that song, which was cute. But social media can be like a dark hole, never ending watching. And my eyes have like really, I mean, I feel like they've gotten affected by me being on. And I have these glasses, the blue light glasses, and I just broke them yesterday. I'm going to try to fix them though. So I try to read more now too. And I do get a lot of good book inspirations from a couple people that I really like Vivi, what Vivi did next. I like her book choices. And Kate Singh. I like her book choices. Not all of them, but I do like a lot of them. And sometimes I'll just go on to like Reddit and ask what's, a good, what are some popular good books right now. And, but all of the popular newer books right now, like at the library, have like a huge waiting list. So I thought, okay, I'm just gonna have to like pick a genre and look them up online. And then when I go to the library next, which will probably be Friday, check out maybe like two or three because I do prefer to read at night. It makes my eyes tired and I'll just go to bed, rather than holding my phone, watching it in that blue light, and it's not letting us to sleep because it's thinking our lights are telling our brain, or the lights going through our eyes are telling our brain that we're not tired, it's still daylight. So, because I have really bad sleeping patterns too. I go to bed really late and get up super early, and I hate it. Let's see, reading is a good substitute to YouTube. Yes, for sure. If you know of any good books, let me know too, by the way. If you could, yeah, any good books that you guys have read recently, can you put them in the comments area? Yeah, I really do like their song choices, on YouTube. It's kind of fun. Let's see. Fun to look, songs, all kinds. Yeah, I like the old songs too. Um, yeah, I'm really looking for some new books right now. I kind of read everything so far that I've even been reading like some old books of mine, some classics, and sorry you guys, I'm so stuffy. And I want something new to read or something, fresh for me. I found an author who had a new tip and I bought one of her books. Oh yeah, Kate Singh, huh? Yeah, I like her. Yeah, I do watch her. She puts out really long videos, but people love her. Sometimes she'll put out like an hour and a half, hour and 40 minutes, 2 hours. So I kind of have to break them up like into sections because I can't just sit there for an hour and a half or 2 hours to watch her video. So what I try to do now is like, if it's like an hour and a half, do it in like 15 to 20-minute intervals if I have the time. And then that's it for that day. Like sometimes I might do 15 and then later in the day I might do another 5 and then that's it. And then but then I forget what I'm going to comment on, and so I try to like comment if I really have something interesting to say, but like right away. And then if I have nothing else to say the rest of the video, then I don't. But yeah, I like her videos too. They're just very long, which is fine. But because hers are like lifestyle, like she takes you. I really do like her style of it videos, you know. And she's changed a little bit in her style too, which I actually like a little more. So I feel more intrigued, and I really like her videos. So I have I have read some of the books that she suggested. Now I can't think of the titles, but yeah, if you guys have any titles, just kind of let me know what they are about. I haven't bought her books yet, and I haven't seen if the library carries them. I don't think so because she's self-published on Amazon, so I don't think that they would be in like the library system. I don't know. 34 books. One was 99 cents on Amazon for Kindle. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah. I don't like to read on my phone though. I would rather either do an audio or actually I like to have the book, you know what I mean? I just can't do it on my phone. Like my eyes are just getting worse. Let's see, I like to read all kinds, but I don't like to read things with horror, crime. Yeah, icky things. Yeah, I agree. I'm not huge into fiction. I kind of like biographies and research stuff or different cultural stories. Um, there is this one book I haven't checked out yet, and I don't remember the name, but Vivi, that channel, What Vivi Did Next, and I keep forgetting to look at it at the library, but it talks about trees and how they communicate underground with each other via their roots, and how they help each other out if one is succumbing to like drought or disease or something, and how they get lonely without another tree around. Isn't that so sad? Oh my God. So she even said it was incredible, and I'd like to get that one, and I don't remember the name, but I have to I definitely want to get that one. So I'll have to go back when she talked about it, and I think it was right before Christmas or something like that. Let's see. Never tell him the name of the book I was reading, or I'm terrible at that kind of thing. Names. I'm really bad. Let's see. I have a pile of books to go through. Most bought from thrift store or half price books. Love to read, but they make me sleepy these days. Yeah, I know. That's why I like to read them. Well, I like to read anyways, but I'd rather read at night than be on my phone looking at videos, you know? Let's see, for a long time since way back. I know, me too with the Blue Cottage. Did you watch her back then too? Then Sock last year. Her videos are too long now. I know, they're really long. That much time for one person. Fun watching her boys grow up. Yes, yeah. Yeah, they are super long. I do have to like cut them. I don't know why she doesn't just edit them into 3 videos and put them out like Sunday, Wednesday, Friday or something, you know? Because that's a long, long video. Some of her videos were like 2 hours and 45 minutes. And I like her very much. It's just that I think if she were to edit them into 3 videos, or 4 or 5 even, then also, you know, it's easier for people to watch, for one, and for two, like for people to comment, because I can't remember what I just watched the day before on her video. You know what I mean? I agree, but I do like her. Let's see, I have 2 boxes of books sitting in the middle of my living room. I should go to the thrift store because I live near a Goodwill by the pound, you know, so they weigh everything. So there's the Goodwill store, and next door is the bin store where everything that doesn't sell, they weigh it. But like with books, they have a set price for like heavy things, you know, like books and other things. And I think the books are, I think they were 15 cents or 25 cents. I'm not even sure how much they are now, but they might be, let's say, 50 cents or something. I should just go there and no, and look just to get something. The thing is, I don't really have room for more books. I mean, I got rid of so many of my books to make room for my dad's stuff. So, Dad? I thought my dad was outside. So, but I guess I could just redonate them, you know. I just kept certain ones like classics that I love. Let's see. I get mine from my parents, neighbors. She has one of those little libraries in front of her house. Oh, how cute. We have one of those, but it's for kids. I'm like, dang it. Use YouTube for editing. Okay. Yes, I think. That was the HUD house, right? Yes, yeah, the blue house, right? I want to say that she must have lived in like Roseville area or what is it called? Yuba City, because she doesn't like to say, but maybe I shouldn't say either, but I just kind of recognized the area kind of. But it was a cute little house, but she said that she didn't like the area so much. I need to go to the library. I love going to the library. I'm working at a triage site. One of those book holders that would keep the book open when I left off so I could calls and I would keep it. I like those. I think my dad has one. I should get one. Yeah, because they're weighted on each side. So like let's say this is it and there's a weight on each side. It's like leather or something, and then it holds the pages open and on the line where you left off. Yeah. I think my dad had one. I don't know where it is though, because he's moved and everything is still in boxes. I need to get one. Movie Maker, but it's frustrating. Oh, yes. Movie Maker is for iPhones, right? I'm planning to post my books on by nothing. Good idea. I have a donation pickup service. It's like for the Veterans of America, and they do pickup. And right now that works for me because I just don't have any time. So I didn't do any donation. I haven't done any donations in like the last, I think, 3-4 weeks, but I have a pickup coming up on the 7th of February. It won't take your voice out unless you want it to. Oh, okay. That's okay. Good. Good to know. See, you know more than I do. My phone, I can hold it in one hand. Yeah. Yeah, it's just that like my eyes from the blue light exposure, you know, and the Wi-Fi, it just, my eyes are getting worse to where like, let's see, where are my glasses? So I really just wear glasses for distance. I really need, what are they called? Bifocals. So I'll have to get them next time, but I haven't gotten an eye exam in a long time. So these are like some old ones. They're really old and they're a little too strong for me because my eyes have gotten, your eyes can get better. So I really just don't wear glasses for the most part. Because it's strengthening my muscle in my eyes, but they're getting worse as far as like close up because of me being on my phone a lot. So, and the blue light and the white EMFs, that's what I was thinking. So I'm trying to just, that's why I like to read. I like the feel of books anyways too, but yeah, whatever works. So, you know, we can all read more. Let's see. Me too. I know where she lives now too. It starts with a G. Diana. Just some dinner. Oh, okay. Ooh, what are you making, Paula? Let's see. I like to read on my phone or that other thing that people read with. Oh, the Kindle. Hold a book in my hand. I agree. Yeah. Yeah. And Diana, I think you know where I live too. And I did reach out to her one time just to, because she was saying how her husband was thinking of building a shed, and they were getting ready to go on that cruise, and her daughter or her son has decided to be transgender, and I happen to have a lot of like clothes. I was very thin at one point, and they're all like brand new stuff, and I have like some roofing material, and she likes to get free things on Craigslist and such. So I did say, I have a lot of things that you guys might be able to use, like for your kids and for the cruise and the shed for Bali and blah blah blah. That's her husband's name. And I think she probably thought I was a weirdo trying to like, but I was just trying to be nice and offer that, before I had my yard sale. Um, because I know where she lives and where I live, we can meet somewhere in like the valley and get together. I said, if you're somewhere in the valley sometime, let me know. And all she said was, no, you go ahead and sell it at your yard sale, make all the money you can. And I thought, okay. So, um, and I did have a yard sale, but it was like the worst time to do a yard sale because it was like a community yard sale. I did not do very good. It was a lot of work, and I'm like, I'm done. I would rather just donate it. So I've been donating, but that yard sale, I had just had it. I was like, you know what? I'm tired. I just can't physically do this anymore. It's a lot of work on me and putting up all the signs, and I had to start over with my signs, and then I had found some of my old signs. My dog peed on them. I had leaned him up against something. I don't know what he was thinking, and he like lifted his leg on him. I was like, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't be doing this, and I did. But my dad and I were like, wow, this is a tough sale. I had never had so many people drive by to like look to see that we had, and then they would keep on going because maybe it wasn't enough for them because there were so many sales. There was like, I don't know, like 40 other sales in the area. So like they were just trying to get to the next one. If it didn't look promising, I think they just left. And I guess looking back, my garage sale probably looked a little bit smaller. But I didn't want to bring out more stuff because I was like, I'm just not, I was over it. So I just like donated all, except for a few things. La 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 la. With a G. Books based on the cover. I do too sometimes, so I think maybe that's what I'll do. I wonder if I can like take you guys along with me when I go to the Goodwill bins because it is quite interesting. Yeah, I mean, people get super serious there. And I feel like this one though isn't so hardcore, and I go later in the evening, so it seems a little more chill, which I like. Um, I'm trying to figure out a way to wear my phone on me and not have people realize I'm recording, but I don't think there's any way around it unless I turn my phone around. And so all they can see is a little hole of the camera, right? They can't actually see what's, the screen. But I don't have like a phone holder to put around my neck. So I was just trying to think of like those what are those things that, what are they called? Those things you put around your neck and you have like your ID on them. Lanyards. I have one. I think if I'm gonna try to jerry rig it so where I can do that. Wouldn't that be kind of funny? But I wonder if it's gonna be jiggly when I'm walking, or when it hits like my chest or something. I don't know. I kind of thought of doing it that way because I don't want to have I want to have two hands free to go through the stuff. What I like is they usually separate the books and at this bin place, the Goodwill bin, and they separate the records and the tapes and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool. So I can just go right to the book area. But I like to wear gloves there because it just feels like everything there is kind of gross. Well, you know what I mean. It's been through the mill, it seems like. But I want to maybe see if I can try to do that. And they do normally have music on, but I'll just do a voiceover and just be something different. I wanted to take you guys along for a walk, but my foot has not been good. Like I feel like it's been refractured again. Lanyard, yes. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I wonder if I can jerry rig it with a lanyard and just wear my phone and then record and not be so, obvious. Um, because I do like that Goodwill bin. And I have gotten some really great things there. Like one year I got all my Christmas gifts there, but I mainly got clothes. Um, is that a book or a thing you put around your neck? Oh, the lanyard is it's like this strap that you wear around your neck and it usually has your ID or your keys or something. Like has a clip. Sorry you guys. I'm so stuffed up. It's the smog, I think. I hope it is the smog and not a cold anyway. But yeah, and so like their records are super cheap. I've bought some before. Safety pin, the lanyard to your shirt so it doesn't wiggle. Good idea. Yes. Oh, great idea. Maybe I should put, ooh, you know what I should do is put maybe on part of the phone, like the bottom, like some Velcro, and then Velcro it to my blouse, and then I could take it off later, But the actual phone too, because the phone, I'm like if I do that, I'm afraid the phone will go kind of like this, when I'm walking. But that's a great idea. Just even pinning the lanyard down. Because I'm not going to buy a special thing. I don't have money for all these gadgets. Where are records cheap? Oh, records are cheap at the Goodwill bins, like where they weigh everything. But the books are a certain price. Records are just a certain price. I mean, they're cheap. We're talking, when I used to buy some records, they were like a quarter, 50 cents. I think they're probably still, I don't know. Actually, I don't know because I haven't been, I think, since COVID. Or have I? No, I have, but I haven't like looked at them. But they have everything is like a set price, you know what I mean? Like uh books are one thing, records, cassette tapes, videotapes, DVD, whatever. And then clothes are by the pound. So let's say you have oops. Say you have like, okay, this is my laundry. Here are a couple of my leggings. Okay, it would be weighed by the pound. So they weigh this. So it's light. So this would be like maybe $1, if that. I mean, you could get a big thing of clothes and it would be like two something. It is really great. But people get a little territorial when they look in the actual bins. You just have to like stand back, I always go to the bins that no one's really at looking through because they'll get right in front of you. They're like, you're like, whoa, whoa there. So I do like going at night better because it seems a lot more relaxed and maybe I'll do that. But yeah, go check out the records. They have tons of them. I read that book. Trees are phenomenally fascinating, as are all plants. I agree. What is the name of it? You don't remember, huh, Kathy? That book about the trees. Oh, I have a GW Goodwill near me. I think an outlet. I don't go to that town ever. Oh, okay. Yeah, they had in the older part of my town, they had a regular Goodwill, and then they turned that into an outlet, which I never go to that one. But I had bought some really wonderful things there when it was still just regular Goodwill. I think it was like alabaster stone carved um, side tables. I mean, they were super heavy. You could not lift them. And I think I got them for $18 for both. And I ended up selling them because they were actual stone, not kind of like granite, but it was called something else. And you could put a light in them and, you know, it illuminate, and they were gorgeous. Oh my God, they were so freaking heavy though. And I just didn't need them. I ended up selling them for $250. So I did, let me think here. Did I use them for staging? No, I didn't because they were too heavy. I had to get rid of them. They were just way too heavy. So I made a profit. So that was good. And I didn't, the guy who wanted them, he couldn't lift them. I had a dolly to put them on and everything, but he couldn't get them from the dolly to his vehicle. So he had to hire someone. He wanted me to ask my neighbors. I'm like, no way. I'm not asking my neighbors. You know, and back then I really didn't know my neighbors because I was never home. So he came back and he hired someone and helped him load it into the vehicle. But they were beautiful. I bought a couch just like my couch for, I think it was $28 or $22. And I used that thing in so many staging projects. It had like a one little stain and one little burn mark, but I first I cleaned it and then I restuffed it to make it look fluffy and new. And I cleaned that spot and the burn mark. And I used it in so many houses. But then the last house I used it in was a model home. And then when I got it back, because I had the same couch, and at one point I ran out of furniture to use, literally, because I had so many, most of my furniture was in these two sets of model homes. I had like nothing left because you know how long model homes stay open, right? I had like no furniture, and I'm like, oh my God, because they sit forever for over a year and a half, 2 years. So I was like trying to get furniture, you know, and I would go to the Goodwill, and I had to use my own couch at one point. And so because I bought that couch that looked like mine, it was the exact same thing, color and everything. I could use my ottoman and chair with it. So I did that in the model home. It all worked out, but gosh, I'm oops, that heavy lifting anymore. Let's see, back in the 70s, this will close by the pound. Oh, cool. Never again was crazy. People saying I was charging them ounce more. Oh my gosh. People are crazy town, man. People are so funny. People do all kinds of crazy. Jeez. I know. I had this one lady. She wouldn't ask me the price of something, and she waited till I left because I was checking on signs. And my dad said, no, you gotta wait till she comes back, because she asked my dad. And she was trying to get a Ray Dunn mug that I was asking, I think $2, $3 I think. And she put another sticker on it for $1. And I'm like, you know, it's really not about the money. Just the idea that she would do that kind of pissed me off. And I said, no, it's $3. Oh, $1? I'm like, no, it's $3. And then there was this like china set that my mom had in a box. I was selling it for $3 because it was missing one teacup. She wanted to go down to, I think, $1. I'm like, what? No. It was brand new too. And I said, it's just missing one teacup. You can like, you know, not use the third one or something. And she goes, okay, well, how about 50 cents less? And I'm like, no. I said, I think it's a good enough. I just get so irritated at some point. I'm just like, no, I'd rather donate it. So I did. She goes, well, what are you going to do with it? And I said, I'll probably donate it. I was so irritated. My dad's just like, gosh, these people are vultures. I'm like, I know. But I have met some really nice people too at my yard sales. And I do keep in touch with a couple of them. They're so nice. Um, yeah, so I have flipped some things. Um, like right now, let's see. Well, I have to clean these chairs, but these chairs are from the 60s. I think they're mid-century modern and they're walnut. And I need to clean them. I bought them for myself. There's 6 of them. And I've had them for about 20 years now. And I paid $15 for them. Let me show you. Okay, hold on. I can't really see. Hold on. Ugh. Can you see the backs? Not really. The lighting. Kinda, huh? Anyways, they're sitting up there because they're waiting for me to clean them. And I just don't need them anymore. I don't entertain anymore. I'm not going to be entertaining anymore. I've had my entertaining days are over, unless it's just like a couple girlfriends over. But I just don't want to entertain big anymore like I used to when I had money. um, I'll let someone else entertain. I just can't afford it, and I just don't really want to anymore. So I don't need these beautiful chairs. In fact, I got rid of my really pretty dining chairs that I loved. I got rid of those. I've sold everything because I needed room for my dad's stuff to be in my house. So um, let's see. I agree. And my dad keeps like, oh, let's do another yard sale. I'm like, Dad, did you just see? Like, I did not make very much money. I don't even remember what I made, but it was ridiculous. It wasn't even worth any, oh my gosh, no. I was like, no, Dad, I'm done. I'm donating. I'm tired of it. That was a lot of work for me. And he doesn't see it that way because I do all the work. So I was like, no, I'm not doing him anymore. This is ridiculous. It's not worth my time. So no more. No more. I'm not doing it. I used to have really good luck with yard sales. I just think that was like a bad one because of the community yard sale. It was like a race to go see all the yard sales. So whatever. I just am done. It was too hard, too much work. And, it's so hot here too. Like that day wasn't as hot, but like it was only 100, I think. But, when I've done them before, excuse me, gosh, I keep burping, sorry. When I've done them before, they were, like we get triple digits from May to October. So we get triple digits all the time. So it's like never really a good time unless like if there's like a little bit of a breeze, like we know it's coming for a weekend, then everyone tries to have their yard sale. So it's always like a constant, like, you're competing with people in my area. So, and I will say the people in my area do have really nice yard sales. So I do I do like their yard sales, but I'm just not willing to do it anymore. Plus, I feel like my neighbors are just kind of nosy, and I don't like them seeing all my stuff like that. They're just so judgmental. That's a feeling I get, and the way they act. I just don't want to. I don't even want them looking at my stuff and spying on me. I know that sounds terrible, but it's true. I mean, I do feel that way. Like when I put out free stuff before, and I feel like I have nice stuff for my staging business, they won't even look at it. They won't even look at it because they don't want to be caught dead taking anything. And I kind of feel that way too. Like I don't want them seeing me when they put out free stuff, but I do go. But I know they see me because everyone's got a Ring doorbell, and cameras. So, oh well. Oh, let's see. I have taken like that. Tell them, sorry, no longer for sale. Oh, isn't that? Yes. Good for you, Diana. I totally agree. Those little turds. I hate when they are rude like that. And she was looking at me like, and I'm like, yeah, sorry. It's not for sale anymore. Sorry. Yeah, thank you. And I just took it and I put it away. Well, what are you gonna do with it? I'm gonna donate it. Because darn it, I'm a nice person, but when you make me upset and I'm at my threshold, I'm done. Done with you, moving on. Nope, thank you. But Thank you. Anyways, thank you for your offer. I always say thank you. And she had to ask, like, what are you going to do with it? Donate it. Sorry, my lips are super dry. It's so windy here too. And I know the more you put on your lips, the drier, your lips get used to it, and it's like a cycle, but they really are dry. Anyhow, I think it's kind of funny, but let's see. It's Oh my gosh, RJ, how are you? It has been a long time. RJ has a channel. RJ, you still have your channel, right? Yeah, she does. She has a beautiful home. And we used to do challenges together. That's what I was talking about. Is like, supporting one another. I feel like we really supported each other well in that community. And we would do challenges. She has a beautiful house and decorates beautifully, and she has these dolls that I love. I don't know the name, but she has a whole like different set of them, and I think they're adorable. And she likes Halloween like I do, so go check out her channel too. Let's see, going to Goodwill because they were consistently. Um, oh, isn't that ridiculous? I know, and they'll do it with Dollar Tree stuff too. They'll be more expensive than the $1.25 that it costs. I'm like, hello, this is from Dollar Tree. Like, I think we all know that. I know my Goodwill is super expensive, but that's why I just go to the bins because it just happens to be cheaper. And there was a little thrift store. It was like a church near me. I don't remember what denomination it was, but they had an awesome thrift store. And when we did a challenge, I think RJ was in it also. We had to like do a thrift store challenge for decor, and it had to be $5 and under or $10 and under. I think it was five. I got end tables, and I still have them. They were half off, and they were closing, so they reduced them. Then they were half off, so they ended up being $2.50 each, and they're glass and metal, and I still have them. Okay, so she still has her channel. Go check it out. I gotta write everyone's name down because I'm gonna forget. So I can put everyone. What we're trying to do is like subscribe to one another and be supportive. RJ, and I'll put it in the comments area and I'll pin it so you guys can come back and look to subscribe also. Did I spell your name right? Oh, I forgot the L. Okay. So good to see you. You don't do garage sales. Yeah. I'm done. I'm totally done. Plus, I live at the end of a development. Like the other side is the levee with the ships coming in. So I'm at the end. That way is like the levee and the port. I mean, so it's hard enough for me to get the traffic. So a lot of times what people will do will piggyback off of my signs, which I hate when they do that. But anyway, so it's hard enough for me to get the traffic anyways, and it's a super long street. It's like longer than a New York block. And it's just too much work and I'm doing all of it. I'm just tired. I just can't do it anymore. I just can't do everything anymore. So I'm cutting that out. Cutting it out. For sure. When they charge $2 for Dollar Tree. I know. I'm like, okay. You can have it. Yes, it makes you want to pick up right away and buy it. Not. A lot of Goodwill stores were going out of business because of that very thing. Yeah, I bet. Well, it's so silly. I mean, they're already for a profit organization, but gosh, I mean, I think we all recognize, they sell jewelry and stuff, and they hike up the price too. And I don't. I tried buying jewelry from them one time, but it just didn't work out. I never liked it. Like I just thought the whole process was kind of ridiculous. But you could buy it online. But I mean, I think people who work there know, they should look at the bottom and be able to tell if it's a Dollar Tree item. I think we all know, because they know when something is a designer and they jack up the price. So, um, I read somewhere, let's see, you better off buying a new one than a rack at a regular retail store than going to Goodwill. I know. I know. I agree. Where's my water? I totally agree. So that's kind of why I also stopped going thrifting, because all we really have around here is the Goodwill. But I do like it better. It's now in more of the industrial area. So it's a lot nicer and less, less like seedy people, you know what I mean, that go there. It's all people who work in that business park usually. So it's not as sketchy, but it's still like, very busy and high price too. hmm So I really just don't shop anymore. I mean, I really don't. I mean, I probably give away more than I've shopped in the last 5 years. Like I have given away more than I've shopped in the whole last 5 years, for sure, definitely. I've given away my living room set, family room set, and I would have sold it, but it had, my animals were on it, and I just didn't feel right about selling it. I did sell my dining chairs. They were really beautiful. I did sell those. And I even called them. I'm like, oh, I don't think you're going to want them. I know my cat has been on it. I cleaned them. I just don't think you're going to like them. They're like, honey, it's fine. We're on our way. We're just going to go look at them. I'm like, okay. And I obsessed about cleaning them. Kathy, I told you about that. So they wanted to come anyway. And then the husband's like, I don't know what you're talking about. These are beautiful. And I'm like, well, I really cleaned them. I really, really cleaned them. Legs, everything, the wood, the fabric, everything. And I think I sold them for $80 for four Parson chairs that were fabric, and they had like the big nail heads, the really extra large nail heads. I was just done with them, and I didn't want my cats to beat them up, any further than that. I feel like they did. And that was another thing I told them. I said that my cats kind of got their claws in it, but I clipped a lot of it away. And let's see, I got rid of dining tables. Now I'm going to get rid of my formal dining table that I have. My dad painted it. That's the only thing I feel bad about, though. It's an antique, and he totally redid it. Like it had a hole, like a wood damage, and it opened up like one of the the extra planks that you put in it. And he fixed it, sanded it, turned his garage into like a paint uh, shop, and put plastic up everywhere and sprayed it with like this big sprayer thingy over and over to get like the right, because it wasn't drying correctly. And then also this hutch, but I just don't need it, and we need room for his stuff. Because we are paying for his storage, and we just can't afford it anymore. So I've gotten rid of my house, basically, the stuff in it, for his stuff to come in here. And but I don't need it anyway, so I figured just get rid of it and sell it if I can, Let's see, I'm going to say goodbye to all of you beautiful people. Thanks for hosting, Laura. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Yeah, thanks for joining in. Okay, I gotta go and try and work on a video tonight. Got up super early today for me. Okay, good. Well, good, Kathleen. Thanks for stopping by. So, Bohemian Dollhouse is a channel. Trying to be Frugal is a channel. Paula K. Wilder, Wildner. I think I'm saying that wrong. Rose Mahler, Diana by the Beach, Broke but Bountifully Blessed, and V Granny, and then Carol Newick. That's all different channels, but I'll put them all. I hope I'm not forgetting anyone. Let's see, my friend. Oh, and Janelyn. Janelyn. Yes, thank you, Janelyn. That was so nice of you to give me a super chat or sticker. Thank you. Thank you so much. It was so nice. Let's see. And then I took stuff to a swap meet. People who would buy our stuff and then go mark it up to resell. We would see when we walked around, we took our stuff and left, stopped, dropped it, and salvaged army and went to lunch. Oh, that's happened to my parents. My parents went to this really big flea market. They would buy my parents stuff like really inexpensively and then put it up in their own stalls. And my mom was like so upset. She was like, "Oh my gosh," you know. So, because when you do a flea market or a swap meet, it's a lot of work too. And my mom was like, "That's it. We're not doing it." They didn't do it very often, but so my mom just started having yard sales or would go to her family's house to sell or put it in the paper. Remember when you would put things in the paper? And yeah, because she would get really upset. She's like, "I can't believe it. I sold that for $5 and they're selling it for 200." It was a necklace, actually. It was a very vintage, well, it was actually an antique necklace. And I think it was from Mexico. She got them for like in a big box. And so she was separating everything out. It took her like a year to separate everything. And then she took a bunch of it to that swap meet. And that's when it happened. And I don't know if that person sold it for 200, but she was pretty upset. I'm like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Mom." But I still have some of them because there was like multiples of them. And I do have them. I'm going to keep them. Widener. Thank you. Paula K. Widener. Makes sense. Sorry. Yeah, it's so much work. And then you don't sell anything sometimes, to even cover the table you're at. Because I've done craft fairs. Never again. Won't do that either. Yeah, thank you. Yes. So I hope you guys really do connect and support each other and comment on each other's and keep it going, because if now is the time with YouTube, and myself included, I have got to capitalize this time on YouTube if they're making it better for smaller channels. Oops. So I've got to, like your mom said, Janelyn, treat it like a job and like your life depends on it. And it kind of does right now because I need something to supplement me really bad right now. So it's really has to work. It will work. It will work. That's what we have to tell ourselves. It will work. Thank you. Thank you, Paula. Well, thank you, Diana. I can't wait so your videos are still up. Like I can go and watch your videos, right, Diana? I had no idea. You should have told me. How fun. Um, yeah, I can't wait. I mean, and Paula, I can't wait too. I can't wait to watch your videos. Um, this will be really exciting. Yeah. See, I'm glad. I'm glad we're connecting. I'm glad we're letting everyone know. I will put the names, and then if someone watches the live afterwards, they can just say, "Okay, look, there's these people, and I'll check them out." Oh, it is a different channel name. Okay. What, I mean, do you want to say? You don't have to if you don't want to, but if, it would be good. Sorry, I'm so stuffed up. Look how swollen my nose is from being so. It feels better. I know you're supposed to do this. Look at my face when I do that. I can breathe better. Yes, good idea. I could put the links. My links weren't working right. One of them still isn't working, but I think I need to put a bigger break in between each link and words, you know what I mean? So if I do that and put everyone's link, I'll try to make sure I check it and I can click on it and it links me to your channel, but let me know if I did it, and it's not working. on the links. I guess it's still up. Wait until I update it. It is on private. Oh, okay. 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 Sounds good. Let me know. Yeah. I I really do like watching Kate, yeah. And but yeah, I don't think I like to do long videos like that. You know, everyone has an attention span of like 3 minutes, like when watching videos. So I feel like if you do 5 minute video, you know, you'll keep people's attention better. And so I almost feel like tonight I need to redo those videos I did yesterday, which is such a bummer. Maybe I can't really because it goes, well, maybe I can. I feel like instead of editing it, which takes longer, I should just put a timer and just redo it and just get through it. Boom, 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 boom. The 5 bullet points, you know. I really think that would be easier. I hate redoing videos, but I also don't want to sit there and edit on my phone forever. So, because it's hard to get like a 16-minute video into 5 minutes. That takes longer. That would take me an hour, and I don't want to do that at all. So, I think I'm just going to redo it tonight. I'll just put on maybe some different well, maybe you'll see me in these clothes. I don't know. um, but yeah, it was really great talking to everyone. We've been talking for over 2 hours, and I really appreciate you guys' support. And I feel like we're gonna be a good community and supporting one another. And if you can't watch every video, that's okay. But if we do, you know, if you could leave a comment, that'd be great. And I'll do the same. And Carol, I think you should do that pantry challenge. I think you should put it out there. I know you had a challenge last year and I kept trying to make it. It was something to do with the dogs, I think. But that's when I was moving my dad, so it just was crazy town. I'm not doing long videos anymore. I like YouTube shorts. 5 minute is good. Yeah, I agree. I will watch 30 to 35 minutes. Most I watch are 20 minutes. Yeah. Okay. So if I do like a longer video, like 16 minutes, do you think that's good? Or should I try trimming it down to 5? I mean, it's something where I talk about how I save money in my kitchen and the laundry room. It really shouldn't take that long. It really shouldn't. I think never mind. I answered my own question. I think I'm gonna get it down to 5 minutes. Yeah, because there's no reason it should be that long. The gift of gab, which I have, do the video in 2 parts. I guess I could break it up, but I feel like I'll lose people on it, you know. I'm just gonna redo it. I'll redo it. Like, I don't know what time it is. Let's see, what time is it? It's 7 o'clock here, my time. I kind of have to run an errand for my dad before it gets too late. And then when I get back, I'll re-record it. So yeah, I'll do that. Anyway, okay, so I guess that's a lesson for all of us because when I have long videos, people don't watch them all the way through. You can now tell, like they skip through. So when I have like 5 minute videos, I do have a better attention on that video, but people do still skip through a 5 minute video. So I think 5 minutes is probably best for something like what I was going to be doing. A 5 minute video, try for 10. Okay. Okay. I do try. I don't know if you've noticed, Diana, but like all my food bank hauls are usually like 4 minutes to 5 to 6. And if I add in at the end, like how I store something, which I could do or not do. Sometimes I'll do it, sometimes I won't. It'll be a little bit longer, like 6 minutes or 7, but I'm really trying. I used to have such long videos and I am over it, and that's probably why I wasn't getting a lot of views. So I need to get them down to like 5 minutes all the time. Unless it's something like special where I can say this is a 3-part video where we're going to talk about it, you know, this in this video, the next video, and then there's a third to support it. Something like that, you know. Okay. Thank you guys for all of your uh, encouragement and ideas and support, of course. And sorry I'm talking so fast, but I did have a lot of caffeine today. And I'm not sure if this tea had caffeine now that I think about it. I hope it didn't, because I won't be able to sleep tonight. 5 seems so short. I watched your recent one today. I guess 5 is longer than it sounds. Okay. Which one was that? Was that the... Which one was that? Not the hall. Was it the hall? I think there was longer than 5 on that one. It was like 7 or something. Anyway, thank you for watching it. But I think 5 to 7. I think that's a good sweet spot. Oh, the food bank. Gosh, did you see all those Brussels sprouts, man? I just love them. They're so good. They're so good. I just love them. I like when I roast them and then I toss them into my salad. Oh, so good. Oh, I love them. I'm so lucky I got all those. Anyway, well, have a good evening, everyone. It's still only 7 here. And my dad's probably wondering if I'm going to come back downstairs. He's probably hungry, but there is food ready for him too. So all he has to do is heat it up. I am going to run the errand, eat, maybe, run the errand, come back, and then redo my video. So thank you, everyone. Oh, that's okay, Paula. No worries. Yeah, I can't wait to watch your guys' videos. Thank you, Lori. I'll be checking everyone's channel. Oh, good. Okay. Thanks, Rose. I hope you and your family and your son are all doing well. And I hope everyone's... Oh, Rose, you're in Southern California, aren't you? I hope everything's okay. I totally forgot about that. Sorry. Hope everything's okay. Oh, I love Hallmark movies. Okay. Well, have fun watching your video or your Hallmark movie. And Rose, I hope your family's okay or your area. I hope everyone has a lovely evening and let's keep in touch. And maybe we can do a live once a week or just, it doesn't have to be, but just, hanging out and talking basically. Okay. I've got a few crazy cats. I'm glad you're okay, Rose. Good. Okay, guys, have a blessed evening. I will see you all in the next live. Sorry, I keep hiccuping and burping because I did have some radishes earlier. They made me burp. Sorry. Okay, bye. Yes, it was nice chatting with you all. I will see you all soon. And I will definitely, when I get back from my errand, I will write everyone's channel. Maybe I should do that before I leave for my errand. Yeah, I'll do that before I leave for the errand. I might just write the channel name for right now. And then when I get back, then I'll put the link to the channel because I don't want it to get too late when I have to go run the errand. So bye, everyone. I will see you soon. And I look forward to all of your videos. Bye. Thank you. Take care, everyone. Let's see. Good night.